Hi Leo, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com, and this is your monthly forecast for September 2015. Leos, we have quite a few planetary movements this month. We are beginning the month with a Venus and Mars conjunct, and it is followed by a spectacular new moon solar eclipse, and then it's followed by Saturn that is returning to Sagittarius for about 2 years, and we're wrapping up the month with Pluto that is going direct. This month begins with the Venus and Mars conjunct, and it is highlighting your house of self. But you have to keep in mind that Venus is retrograde over here. So try and sort of not go overboard as far as spending money is concerned, as far as maybe doing a radical change as far as your appearance is concerned. Maybe a drastic haircut, maybe changing your wardrobe, something which you have been thinking about doing for the longest time, but just hang on for a little bit and don't sort of just jump into it and do it. This is also a time you're going to be feeling really energetic. With Mars being there, you're going to be feeling quite driven, purposeful, and for a lot of you, there's a thin line between feeling energetic, enthusiastic, and aggressive. So try and ensure that with Mars, especially being over there, it doesn't sort of make you really roughshod over people and not think as to what the repercussions of that could be. It's also a great time to be starting something new. If you have been looking for a new project, a new work, maybe even for some of you, if you've been thinking of completely moving away from what you currently do and do something really different, it's a time wherein you will be able to find that kind of work. Since there is a lot of that, a lot of energy that's around you this month, ensure that there's enough and more physical outlet that is there so that you don't get too frustrated. So make time to go out for that run, make time to either play a sport, go to the gym, or just generally get out and see as to what is it that you can do. Please ensure that during this time you have plenty of physical activity, as all the energy is going to be making you quite restless during this time. You could be more prone to being argumentative, impulsive, and competitive. And you can also be accident prone during this. We have the new moon solar eclipse that is there in a part of your chart that speaks about earned income. It speaks about dual income in certain cases, and it also speaks about self-worth. During this, and it's quite a spectacular new moon solar eclipse, so you can expect opportunities wherein that you will be able to make more money. Perhaps some of you will be in doing multiple projects, moonlighting. Some of you could also be freelancing along with your current job. So they're both the things that you'll be doing. You'll be spending money and you're going to be earning money. So plenty of opportunities to be doing both. However, ensure that when you're spending money, it is on absolutely something which is necessary and it is of importance. Don't be really on a retail therapy this month, Leos. You really need to be holding on to your money for a while. And it's also a time wherein that if it requires a big purchase, ensure that you know that you have the finances for it, or you have the backup for it. It doesn't sort of stretch you over too much. And if you're looking at streamlining your finances, this is a good time to be sort of getting someone to budget it for you, and maybe having a CA look at your finances, maybe relook at your investments so that you can see as to how it is that best your money can work for you. All this entire, though money looks nice, Leos, but there's also a focus on your sense of self-worth. A lot of you are going to be feeling quite, there's going to be a sense of enhanced self-esteem. You're going to be feeling quite confident, quite sure of yourself. And for those of you who have been looking at maybe doing a course or doing something on self-growth, it's a good opportunity. This month will provide you maybe people you come across with who could teach you, who could mentor you. This is also a time wherein that you would want to be in touch with your senses. So physical stimulation could be sought right now. Try and not to sort of overdo or overindulge. Now Saturn is going to be returning to Sagittarius for about 2 years, and this is happening in a part of your chart that speaks about creative abilities, it speaks about children, and it's a house of love. Now when Saturn comes over here, it's the time wherein that it speaks of a time wherein that this particular aspect of your chart has been neglected, or that you've been ignoring it, and you could feel limited initially when Saturn sort of gets in, and you could feel quite confined, and you will not be feeling that creative, or you may be missing the spark or the spunk at your work, or even in your love life. There could just be a sense of monotony as far as the relationship is concerned. However, how it is that you have fun, how it is that you entertain yourself, and how it is that you manage your ego around issues that have to do with your relationship is all going to be coming up for inspection right now. But end of the transit, ideally you are going to be coming out more sorted, more stronger, and you're going to be having a sense of purpose after reworking the entire things that you are dealing with right now. So what is it that makes you unique? How it is that you handle power? What are your creative talents? And have you worked hard enough to feel good about playing hard? And these are the issues that you're going to be facing during this course of the Saturn transit. And by the time Saturn moves on to the next part, to the next house, you would have sort of figured out this entire concept of relationship with others, as to how it is that you deal with them, how it is that you manage your own emotions, your own pride. And it's just it'll also be a period of reevaluating your own talents as to what is it that you are really good at, or how it is that you can really make money. It's also since this is also a house of love, it can be that receiving attention from others could become quite critical right now. You could be looking at things, for some of you it'll be it's a contrast. So for some of you, you will be expecting it, and for some of you, you will be feeling that I deserve it, but I'm not getting it. And on the other side, you could be feeling that there is a lot of adulation, and there is a lot of love around, and you could be feeling quite deserving of it. And the lesson of this in transit, Leos, is also about self-love. It's about self-worth. It's about taking care of yourself, and it's not sort of leaving yourself just for ego strokes, and just because someone is appreciating you, or someone is just there to sort of make you feel good. It doesn't mean that you need that as a constant factor in your life. I mean, you're perfectly capable of taking care of yourself as well. Now towards the end of the month, we have Pluto that is going direct, and this is happening in a part of your chart that speaks about your day-to-day chores. It speaks about your health, and it speaks about all the boring, mundane chores that you could have been ignoring. Now, Pluto is also, as per Roman mythology, he was a king who oversaw the land of dead. So everything that has to do with the dark emotions, intense emotions, anything that makes us uncomfortable and we don't want to deal with. It speaks about the stuff that is really lying underground. It's beneath the surface, stuff that we don't are very comfortable talking about. And this is a time wherein that you will find and Pluto is also about rehabilitation. So this is also a time that you would want to fix up your body. You would want to sort of rehabilitate yourself, or take care of yourself, or take care of your just go for regular checkups, and or maybe get into a really fitness mode. Now Pluto also rules obsession, so try and not overdo any diet or any fitness bit that you're doing. It can just sort of get out of hand. And also be careful of politics, especially office politics, and strained relationships with co-workers and subordinates during this transit. And this is also a time wherein that specifically for those of you who work for yourself, it's a time that you will find that that there is a lot of change that is happening around you. It can be that all of a sudden you lose projects. It can be that maybe the kind of money that you're expecting to be coming out of, you will not be able to get. Now, the best Plutonian work is, it speaks about rebuilding, therapy, it speaks about rehabilitation. So for all those of you who work with um, uh, charities or hospitals or association, all that kind of work will do very well. It's just a Plutonian work. Not to say the rest of it will not, but just like I said, depending on how it is aspected in your individual chart, the pro and the con of the effect will come. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Leos. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.